Howdy guys, I'm back with more Mass Effect 2. I'm in the lair of the Shadow Broker going through the dossiers, and I've been through most of it, but these last few entries, so let me go ahead and get through those today, and then I can move on with the rest of the game. Alright, so Captain Bailey. I originally said I didn't remember who this was, but he was the guy in CSEC. We kind of saw him during Thane's loyalty mission not long ago, too. CSEC Captain, survivor of a Reaper attack on Citadel, prefers dealing with Zakara Ward's criminal element off the record. Ample blackmail material. Nice. Business correspondence from Captain Bailey to Zakara Ward officer mailing list. Subject: new recruit basics. Listen up. I'm sending this out because too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. I want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. There's a mandatory minimum of 20 hours on foot patrol during your work week. No exceptions. Number 2. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega's enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. Oh my gosh, I guess that's right, huh? Number 3, eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus driver is watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember, a mistaken uniform can get plastered over the whole damn galaxy's news network. That's it for now. Come to me with any problem cases you think we need to lean on or boot out. Bailey. So, I mean, he's a bit of a shady guy, but when you're kind of in the middle, in the middle of everything, you want to do your job, but on the other hand, you also don't mind maybe taking something that's going to make your life a little bit easier, because it seems like he really does want to do his job and do it well. Like, he makes some really good points here, things that are going to make sure people don't get killed, make sure people are doing their job, and making sure people aren't going to embarrass themselves. So this right here, it's like, hey, he's a good guy. He's looking out for the newbies, right? So this right here, and what we saw from Thane's loyalty mission, Bailey's not a bad guy necessarily, just, in a way kind of self-serving, but definitely not a bad dude. At least I don't think so. Alright, incoming correspondence list. List of materials read by Citadel CSEC officer Captain Bailey, Zakara Ward Citadel on 5/23/2184. Summary of previous day's council meeting. Citadel Newsnet, front page story, sports, arts, and entertainment. Email from his ex-wife. Cancelled visit to the Citadel. Oh gosh. VIP looters, dark side of the colonies. A Citadel Newsnet article of the day by Erlan Golta. Report from Detective Nepatu Kasha on murder suspect Rose Jones. Note, Jones is innocent. See footage from camera. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin regarding cancellation of service from Zakara Ward to Tyseri Ward. Request for backup from Captain Keitham of Tyseri Ward. What's happening on Tyseri Ward? A note from Tyseri Ward Intendant Sonal Beresh expressing sorrow regarding loss of officers Lambardian Gira and Bretna Samalda to gunmen on Tyseri Ward. Gunmen. A request from Captain Keitham to temporarily transfer 2 CSEC officers from Citadel's Zakara Ward to Tyseri Ward. An invitation from Captain Keitham to meet at the usual place, O'Hara's Bar and Grill, level 16, Zakara Ward, northwest corner booth. Email from ex-wife regarding gang member shootout, Bailey's health. Aww. So that was, I guess, a little gang shootout happened on this ward that day, and maybe it was a good thing because it's like the ex-wife canceled her visit to the Citadel and then she, another, weren't worried. It's like, I guess the ex-wife still loves him or something, maybe. I mean, my ex says I don't talk to him no more, right? Or anymore, excuse me, double negative there, but, you know, I don't know, maybe when you're married it's different or something, or when you're, I don't know. But Captain Bailey's a interesting fellow, that's for sure. Alright, Aria T'Loak, de facto leader of Omega. 3 centuries of commando experience. Aloof, paranoid, excellent organizational and management skills. And, at the beginning of the game, I really locked horns with her. I didn't like her until one of you guys pointed out, she's an awful lot like your Shepard, especially like more of a renegade Shepard. And it's like, damn it, you're right. you know, I guess, you can be too much the same. I don't know. I don't like seeing myself in someone else. I like to be the bold, dramatic one. Don't like someone else being bold and dramatic. I'm the hero of this story. All right. Let's see. Audio transmission transcript. Recording taken on Omega Afterlife nightclub, private room, 4:14 a.m. Door opens and closes. Enrix. What the? Aria. Callus. Enrix. Enrix. Who the hell are... Hey! Aria, don't bother. Those shackles don't have a release catch. Enrix. You mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady? Let me out. Aria. This was very good. The Turian's been at Afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Enrix. Spot what? Aria, I know you're listening through that speaker hidden in Enrix's collar. I bet Enrix doesn't even know who he's really spying for, does he, Shadow Broker? Enrix, Shadow what? I don't know any... Wait, what are you doing? Aria, oh, look, little typo there. They called her Aria there. They mixed up her name there. Aria, you don't play favorites, Broker. I admire that. But what I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without my knowing it. Enrix, damn it, my face! Aria, feel free to waste as many lives as you want, sending your agents down to my world. Enrix, okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you think. I'm not... Door opens and closes. Recording ends. Note, Callus Enrix's death has not yet compromised our other agent placed in the Afterlife nightclub. So there's someone else in the afterlife. My gosh, but Aria has to be incredibly perceptive to be able to know all this stuff, which, I mean, after I've talked to her a bit and kind of realized and kind of listened to some of you talk about her, I realize she's not a bad chick at all. She's a lady boss, and, she's got to do what she has to do to keep a firm grip on her power, right? And, anyone undermines her, spies on her, makes her look like a fool, that's all going to come toppling down, especially when you consider how dangerous Omega is. In a land full of assholes, you got to be the biggest asshole, right? And that's what she is. She's got to be, but... I dig it. Alright, Afterlife Planning Session Correspondence from Aria T'Loak to Chirkus Flynn, Events Coordinator. Topic, Afterlife Entertainment. Alright. Flynn, here's what I want set up for next month. Number 1, Senya Sisters. They're good, but I don't want them performing so close to the Becky burlesque act when it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows. Number 2, Fight Pit. Too many Vorcha. No one's going to pay to see those little goblins eat each other when they do it on the streets for free. Get me some Krogans and enough humans to keep them busy for an hour. Oh gosh. Krogans and humans, that ought to be fun. Let me into that Fight Pit, man. Number 3, that singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after last call. What? Alright, number 4, Hanar Jugglers. Oh my gosh, I want to see this one. Before you sent me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them. I could use a laugh. Yeah, call me when you book them too. I want to see it. Number 5, we should consider making the casino ship a VIP only event. Hand out passes to people who need killing and let them do it for me. There was more blood than credits on the table after the shootout for last week's jackpot. Oh my gosh. Wow. 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 All right, Aria. You know how to live. What can I say? Man, that's the life, I guess. All right, Captain David Anderson. Captain David Anderson is a rejected Spectre candidate. Close working relationship with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. Monitor communications for renewed contact with Shepard. Uh-oh. Alright, military correspondence. Intercept 1612, secure convoy 4673, encrypted, blah blah blah. Sender Captain Farah Gapoli, Arcturus Station. David Anderson. I have been asked to step in on the matter of your continued vocal and insistent support of Commander Shepard, formerly of the SR-1 Normandy, within the Alliance military and to third-party contracts. The matter of Commander Shepard and his involvement in the attack on the Citadel station is of high value to military intelligence and the Galactic Council. To that end, we respectfully ask you to cease and desist your continued investigation that has been deemed closed and sealed for 2 solar years. Your continued agitation in this matter is deemed a high security risk with potential repercussions for galactic security. Please consider our position carefully. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact my office. Sincerely, Captain Farah Gapoli, Assistant in charge of Operations. Man, you know, as someone that's gotten a pretty scary letter, something about getting a letter like this that's kind of, it's written in a firm way, and it's totally just spitting out what's going on and what's going to basically happen, potential repercussions. It's like, I feel like something like this, a letter like this, is almost more scary than, someone coming and yelling and calling you all sorts of horrible names or saying something to your face. Something about like the letter and all the language used in these like formal letters. Something about that is just much more scary to me. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but gosh, even reading this made me stiffen up a little bit. And it's so funny looking at Anderson's face. Well, I imagine he read the letter with this face, just like, eyes totally glazed over, just kind of indifferent looking expression, like, yeah, alright, cool, I don't care. Anderson's not the kind of person that's going to be scared of a little letter like this. That would put me in tears if I got something like that. Alright, personal correspondence. Sender Cynthia Barris, Atlanta, Earth. David, Henry and I went to Jason's graduation ceremony in San Francisco today. Such a beautiful occasion, all those gowns and bright spirits, so much potential. I know Henry would frown at the thought, but I couldn't help recalling the pomp around your appointment to the Hastings. You were the second in command, weren't you? The military always did ceremony very well. God, that was a lifetime ago. Jason says to send his best. I'm so proud of him. Aerospace engineer. I don't pretend to understand what he does, but the gleam in his eyes when he is trying to explain his latest designs to me say that he has found his place in the universe. He wanted you to be there at his ceremony, but I know duty calls. He sees you as a heroic figure off fighting grand battles in space. I hope you can make it for the holidays this year. Henry asked just the other day. I know you don't see eye to eye on much, but he respects you. He respects what you do. And you know Jason is over the moon when you can take the time to review his ship designs. Let me know about the holidays, and David, please be careful. Love, Cynthia. in Atlanta, and then his graduation was in San Francisco. Gosh, it's so crazy that these people are talking about I know where these places are. I'm so used to, Planet X or whatever crazy nonsense they come up with for these damn planets that hearing places I've heard of is just weird to me at this point. All right, recent transactions. Recent transactions catalog order. Dionysus Imports. Video download Saren. A hero betrayed. What? Purchase. Da 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 da. Modus Valley brand. 2 bottles. White wine. Oh my. Video download Damage. The truth behind the Citadel crisis. Look at what are these clickbaity titles, man. Purchase Ilium Elite brand, 1 bottle, gold label, Arasa. Video download The Path of Lies, a history of the Alliance military. Video download Afraid of the Dark, Reapers, Collectors, and Other Myths. Other myths. Basically, Reapers and Collectors just got lumped into the same pile of myths as everything else. It's like I like the video download and then the purchase. Red Janie brand, 2 bottles special stock vodka. Oh my gosh, services, cleanse, sweep, home maintenance. It's like he watched a video, got drunk, watched another video, got drunk, watched 2 videos, got more drunk. It's like, oh gosh, I gotta watch this, it's like, you can see him making all these, like, I wish these were time stamped so it would be funny if it was like 9:52, video download, and then it's like a 10-minute video, 10:02 purchase bottle. Oh man, sounds like he might, unless he's got a lot of friends he's sharing with. I think the good Captain Anderson has a bit of a problem, maybe. I don't know. We need to do the steps. What is it? The 12 steps with him or whatever. All right. Admiral Steven Hackett, commanding officer of the Alliance Navy's 5th Fleet, worked with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. A deep cover operative is scheduled to replace his current aide in 2 months. Oh, really? Internal Naval Correspondence from Major Caleb Antella to Admiral Steven Hackett. Subject: taking action on Commander Shepard's return. Uh-oh. Sir, we've confirmed sightings of Commander Shepard on Omega and that the commander is now working for the terrorist organization Cerberus. Several Alliance officials have let it be known that they considered crucial that we interrogate humanity's first Spectre on her apparent desertion of the Alliance and the Citadel. If we bring Shepard in now, we can gather an account of the commander's past 2 years without being pressured by the galactic media to leak potentially sensitive data. In light of this, I am officially requesting that you rescind your orders against Alliance contact with Shepard. Rest assured our department is dedicated to the commander's safety. Provided that Shepard is cooperative in furnishing us with a detailed report of her previous whereabouts and current work for Cerberus, we anticipate releasing her from Alliance custody no later than 5 to 7 months from acquisition. Oh, that's a long time. I don't got that kind of time, honey. 5 to 7 months? Respectfully awaiting your reply, Major Antella, Department of Internal and Naval Affairs. From Admiral Steven Hackett to Major Caleb Antella. Major Antella, request denied. Oh, shut down. This is one of my favorite things to say, by the way. I love saying request denied, request denied, request denied. When I played World of Warcraft, we had a raid leader that when people asked for a day off, request denied, so that became our little running joke so many years ago, and I've adapted it to make it my own. So it brings me great joy for more than one reason to see Hackett saying request denied. Gosh, crazy to know that it's so weird to know that people are talking about Shepard, and it's like wouldn't know about it unless I was in here reading this stuff, right? Alright, finally, the good one. Shadow Broker. Classified. Mail Archive to Shadow Broker from Operative Ketchlu. Per your request, We've landed on the Yog homeworld and captured a specimen for your studies. We actually had to kill several of them before finding this one, which seemed interested in leaving the planet. Hopefully this means he's more tractable. So maybe this is the story of the Shadow Broker we just killed? I don't know. Let's keep reading. I do recommend caution, however. These creatures may indeed be valuable shock troops or bodyguards, but their savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. Wow, really? I'd like to see 2 of them in the pit then. As near as we can tell, it's part of their culture. Really? They're not simple brutes like most Krogan. The one we've got is learning nearly as fast as a Solarian. He could be more dangerous than you realize. Oh, is that the case? So they're not only just brutes, but they're smart brutes. That's scary. 2. Operative Ketchlu from Shadow Broker. If you're reading this, my young friend, then you've eliminated the former operative Ketchlu and have taken his position. These past few months have seen you learn and grow at a rate I would never have credited had I not seen to it personally. You already understand 17 languages without translator assistance, and your political predictions have bettered some of my best agents. As Ketchlu, you will command strike teams to gather intelligence and neutralize potential threats. Remember your training. Losing your temper costs you that priceless mind of yours, as well as the loyalty of your men. The Shadow Broker leads those who look for secrets. He must be trusted by his men so that he can in turn trust them. Gathering knowledge is a holy task, one I'm sure you understand, as you wanted to be off your homeworld so badly to see what wonders awaited you out there. Please provide an update of all operations, Ketchlu, and know that I am proud of you. So the original Shadow Broker basically kind of realized what was going to happen. Maybe he was and he kind of even talks about what the Shadow Broker does. I kind of feel like maybe the original Shadow Broker was nearing the end of his life or her life and decided that, he needed to leave behind someone to take over the business, I guess, and he started kind of I guess I don't want to say raising, but kind of, I guess training the Shadow Broker that we killed, right? I don't know. Let's keep reading. To all from Shadow Broker. Remove Operative Ketchlu immediately. He is too dangerous to leave alive. Engage only with numerical superiority. Otherwise, change all access codes and observe only. Provide no information. Ketchlu must not be allowed any further access to message ends. Never mind. Everything I just said, never mind. I think I'm going to start reading the end of these before I start thinking things, because it seems like the original Shadow Broker bit off a little bit more he could chew with this Yog, or however the hell you say their race's name, or whatever. To all from Shadow Broker. Operative Ketchlu is no longer a problem. Discontinue code changes and resume normal activity. I want a status report on all operations by the end of the next solar day. Shadow Broker out. Now see, Shadow Broker never ended any of his messages with Shadow Broker out. So that's when the other Shadow Broker took over, and Liara kind of did basically the same thing when she became the Shadow Broker. She said she wanted a status report and so on. So, wow, that's what happened with the Shadow Broker. How exciting. Well, I've finally made my way through all of the dossiers. In fact, I got a little codex, the Yog. Alright, well, since that's a new little, oops, wrong one. Since that's new, why don't oh gosh, I'm not really sure where to find
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive...
Alright, well, I'm not sure where the Yog would be. I haven't looked at this thing in quite a bit. As you can see, there's a lot of codex entries here. Maybe it's here we go. I want to read about the Yog, but I can't seem to find it anymore. Maybe I'll have to... Oh, here we go. Non-council races? That would make a bit more sense, wouldn't it? Nope. Non-sapient. Extinct. I don't think that would be... Nope, that's just Protheans. Well, shoot. Okay, I'm actually not sure where to find it, and I'll probably be here for a while trying to find it, so... I'll look around in here on my own time, I guess. But, yeah, I made it through the dossiers, so what I need to do now is I know I have a few things I need to look around for at in the Shadow Broker's lair still, like there's that room behind there, and I don't know if Liara has anything new. I know I'm backed up on squad dialogue, so after what I'm gonna do, I guess, is finish checking out the Shadow Broker's lair, go get my squad dialogue, and in between the squad dialogue or something, I'll try to finish doing all of these assignments that I picked up. These were like all anomalies from planets that I've been exploring, because I didn't realize how close to the end of the game I was, so I was like, I guess I should probably check out these planets. I honestly didn't realize how many anomalies there were, or I would have been doing it earlier. My bad. So, if there's anything that you guys can think of that I need to do besides what I've said before this, let me know in the comments. I know I need to do squad dialogue, finish checking out this and my assignments, so not sure if there's anything else that I could miss, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm on the right track now. I don't know. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out all these dossiers with me. I've been doing that for a few videos. I'm really glad I got to look at it. Really entertaining, really interesting, and I feel a lot more love for my my squad mates. So I'll finish checking out the lair here next time, and I'll talk to my squad. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching me play. Well, I don't know if it's playing, but thanks for checking out the dossiers with me, and I'll see you with another Mass Effect 2 video soon. Bye for now.